Hey. Welcome back to TV Mania Club with Gabby. That's me. I have a lot of housekeeping to do. So, sorry, my cat is right here. So if you hear any like jingling, that's her collar. She's right here. You know, if you have a cat, you know how clingy they are, which I love. Like, thank you for needing me. Tell me how good it feels to be needed. But girl, like a baddie has to work sometimes too. I so like this show has been like all over the place ever since I started it, but I really it's not really that big of a deal because like y'all gonna still watch it either way, like period. I know that. I am just such a perfectionist to my core. So I have been doing episode by episode, not episode by episode. Girl, what the fuck am I even talking about? I've just been doing like every series, every season that's come out, or just talking about a series as a whole after like it's came out by the time I talk about it. Which is great and it's so fun. And I formatted it so many different ways. If I was talking about a season that just came out, I would just talk about and focus on that season. And if that show had many seasons before it, I would talk about the show up until that point. And I would talk about every character. I would do character by character, which I loved. And I don't know, I guess I just didn't really like it anymore. I thought I would, but I don't know. I guess just sometimes there's just some characters that like I don't really like care for. But it's just like hard. It's hard to also keep up. And I also felt like if I was talking about a show, I had to give like correct insight. I had to like check my facts and all that. Obviously, I don't want to like be spreading misinformation online, but I also felt like that kind of took the fun out of it. It just felt like school again. Even though I genuinely enjoyed the work I put into it, it just felt like too much work because obviously like I would always want to make it perfect and I wanted to give like any little insight I had, and it just felt like I wanted to produce like stuff with like so much quality that I lost the fun of it. And at that point, I'm like, I don't even care because like whenever I watch shows or podcasts about shows, or whenever I watch a podcast, because I watch so many podcasts. It's all I do all day at work. I just have a podcast on all the time. I never care if it's perfect or not. And I always watch the video ones as well. I never care if they're perfect. I don't care if they mess up. I don't care if shit's off. Like, I genuinely don't care. So what happened was I sat down to film my Yellow Jackets episode and I was so excited. Yellow Jackets is my favorite show. If you guys know me, you are fucking tired of listening to me talk about Yellow Jackets. And my thing is like, I don't really have anyone else in my life that watches Yellow Jackets besides my boyfriend because I made him. And we would talk about it, you know, but it gets to a point where there's stuff you want to talk about more without being fucking annoying. So my thing is like, oh, I want to put all that online. And the episode was so good. It was so good. It was my best work yet. But the second half just did not record. No video, no sound, nothing. And so I was like, oh, okay. I kind of took it as a sign to just stop. Like, I was like, you know what? No. So I deleted everything off my channel. I'm pretty sure I still have this show up on Spotify. I took it off YouTube a long time ago because I wanted it to just be like a thing. I'm just gatekeeping my own shit. I stopped promoting it. I was just like, yeah, no, none of that. I do feel like wanting to go back on YouTube again because I like YouTube. I don't care if I get like demonetized, whatever. Because that was my thing. I didn't want to censor myself. Like, I didn't want to edit out all the fucks and shits and cunts, but I don't care. It's just gonna get uploaded anyway. And if you can't find me on YouTube, you will always be able to find me on Spotify. So I'm gonna work on that more. And I'm just trying to make it more like chill vibes. I just want it to be a little more unserious. And also, okay, the rate at which I consume shows, and like I would do one episode a week here, of like a series. I would talk about it for one episode a week. But the thing is, like, a lot of times I'll be watching shows, like a lot of shows all at the same time. Like I'll finish like three shows in like a week, and then I'm like, okay, they're like in line to be next as an episode, but it just wouldn't. Or then one would come up that I'm like, this one's just so too good, I have to talk about it now. Or like trying to talk about the ones that have relevance, and I'm like, fuck all this shit, guys. Like, fuck all that shit. I'm just gonna talk about whatever I want whenever I want. I might talk about like two shows in one episode. So there might be like some skipping around, so that means I'm gonna have to figure out how to organize episodes. Like, like when you watch a YouTube video and it has the timestamps, I'm gonna have to learn how to do timestamps, which I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I should, because I genuinely rely on them whenever I watch a podcast or any YouTube video or anything on YouTube, even sometimes on Spotify. And that's another thing, guys. It's all me. It's all me. I'm over here acting like I'm running like some fucking production in the back. Like, I'm not. But it's also, at the end of the day, still just me. I edit everything. I do everything. I like it that way too. I like having full creative freedom. So yeah, that's just it. So just like, I know I'm still getting a feel for the show. I still really want to do it. I like miss it. I miss it so much. I just want to talk about all the things I'm watching all the time. And I don't think I'll ever stop watching so many things at once. I will always have something to talk about. So I'm very excited. And I don't even know what I'm going to like have today. I have no notes. I'm just going to yap. And so I'm gonna look. Okay, guys, I don't know if you don't know about this. If you know about this app, it's not sponsored. I would love for them to sponsor me, because holy fuck, I love this app. It's like Letterboxd for TV shows. I know Letterboxd is working on putting TV shows on their thing, but they haven't yet. So or sometimes they do have some, like they had like Adolescence on there, Big Little Lies, but then to me it kind of all gets like jumbled up. So I have this other app. It's called Serialized, like Serial IZD. It's cute, love it. It's dead ass like Letterboxd, but for TV shows. And you put all the TV shows you've watched, and it says the time spent watching TV. It'll like calculate it all together. And for me, the time spent watching TV is 5 months, 19 days, 5 hours. I've seen 7,144 episodes. But you know what? I don't include in this. I don't include this in my Letterboxd either. Like, I don't count rewatches. When I rewatch something, I don't count it, especially on Letterboxd. Like the other day I watched Call Me by Your Name, and I didn't update it. I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm gonna go through my serialized, and I'm gonna see the shows that I have watched and briefly talk about them. So I had to switch to my Zoom camera. And yeah, I hate the quality so much. I think the photo booth quality is so much better, but oh fucking well. So I'm not too sure of what I want to talk about today. There are a couple shows that I have watched like this year, but I haven't really like talked about them or said. So let me think. I'm gonna. Ooh, okay. So let's do a wives episode. And when I say wives, I don't mean the Real Housewives. I'm sorry. I don't watch the Real Housewives. I want to. Okay, I want to. I tried watching Salt Lake. It was okay. You know what I like more? The Mormon Wives. I love the Mormon Wives. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like so obsessed with them, but I watched The Mormon Wives when it came out. Like that season came out like earlier this year. And recently I watched the fictional Netflix show Hunting Wives. Get into it. Hunting Wives is so good. Okay, so wow. There's so much I could say about both of these shows. Like, let's start with the Mormon Wives, though. Let's start with the fucking Mormon Wives because the new season is about to come out. It's gonna come out next month or November. I think it comes out in November, not October. But dude, this season was so good. I watched the reunion too. This season was so, so good. I feel so bad for all the bullying that Jen fucking endured on this fucking show. Okay. I'm so sorry, but why is it so easy for you white women to bully a beautiful Latina woman? Okay. I don't know why, like, y'all just love piling and piling and piling on these girls. Like, but I get it. It was like she was going through it. She had to leave the show, mental health reasons. I get that. Okay. I get that as fuck, girl. But she will never be hated by me at all, ever. I'm watching Dancing with the Stars right now. And I've never watched a season of Dancing with the Stars. I always thought like Dancing with the Stars is where like your career goes to die or like where you go when your career dies. But I feel like they're kind of changing it up. They're adding a lot of like really good people in the cast. Like I know this year, okay, so we have Jen Affleck. Um, Whitney's also in it, and I'll get into Whitney in a fucking second. Topanga from Boy Meets World is on it. Daniel Fishel, love, big, big love. Lauren from Fifth Harmony, my Cuban Scorpio Moon Leo rising sister. Like, yes, I love her so much.
Lauren was robbed. She was fucking robbed. So yeah.
Um, Robert Irwin is in it. I have a feeling he might win. Um, I'm trying to think who else. Oh my God, I'm totally blanking. Dylan Efron's in it. I love Traitors. I've only seen that one season. That last season they came out is the only season of Traitors I've ever seen, and I loved it. And guys, I'm blanking so bad. I like need to look. The guy from Pentatonics, main guy, love, slay, serve. Oh, Jordan Childs is in it. If you know me, you know how much I fucking love gymnastics. Um, like Sean Johnson is like everything to me. Okay, and she was on Dancing with the Stars like years ago, but Jordan Childs is in it, and I always give her a 10. She's so fucking good. She's amazing. She knows how to fucking perform. Um, Girl, I can't think of who else. Meredith from The Parent Trap, and she's so good in this too. Guys, I'm like obsessed with with the Stars now. So that's where I am every fucking Tuesday, okay? Every Tuesday at 7, I am in front of my TV, bedazzling something and watching and Dancing with the Stars and voting. I vote. I vote. Just vote, just vote. So yeah, Mormon Wives, girls, 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 girls. I know Demi is the villain this season. She was my favorite last season, and we have evidence. I have gone on and on about how much I loved Demetria, but she got a little bit of a big head, you know? And I know like production is like, okay, someone has to be the villain. And like, if it was me, I'd be like, oh, I can be the villain this season, guys. Like that, I don't give a fuck. Uh, like we're still gonna have it. Like she's still coming back for next season. She didn't go to the reunion. I don't know what the fuck happened with the whole Vanderpump Villa thing, okay? The whole Vanderpump Villa storyline is a little hard for the people that didn't watch Vanderpump Villa like me, and maybe I should like like were they in some episodes? Like I don't know what was going on there. I know that Marciano guy that they keep bringing on, he looks like a sick fuck, okay? Uh like sir, I couldn't care less about your existence. And I don't know what the fuck he has to do with all this, but I know he came on to Demi a lot, and in the reunion there was a lot of text messages leaked between them, and it was like a little flirty back and forth. And even though I feel like this woman was entertaining the flirting a little bit, just being like, yeah, haha, whatever. That obviously does not mean that he has the right to be overly touchy with her or giving her any unwanted physical anything, okay? Anything. Stay the fuck away from her, okay? I don't care if she's the fucking villain this season. I'm not gonna like sit here and be like, oh, and she's also a liar. Like, absolutely the fuck not, okay? I feel like a lot of things can be true at once. Like, you could have a flirty, like, type of relationship with someone and them still coming on to you in a way that you're like, oh, that does kind of make me like uncomfortable. Cause like sometimes it's like, I don't know, this is all it is, whatever. And I know Jesse was a big part of that scandal as well, because like they were seen making out together. Marciano says that they hooked up, like actually like did stuff. Um, but okay, like for the Mormons, like a hand job is like full on sex, and like yeah, it technically is, but like sometimes that is a little like less scandalous. But to them it's like huge. And we know Jesse and Jordan, I think her husband's name is. Okay, I really don't care about dad talk. I only care about Connor. I only stand Connor. I love the gays. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But no, genuinely, like I fucks with Connor heavy. But yeah, I know they're not like together right now or they're like working on stuff. I love how public they are about like, yeah, I'm not wearing my ring. Like, we're working on stuff. We're still in therapy. Like, they're just so open about like any hardship they go through, like their marriage is like not both of them, but like all the girls do. Like, they're very open about that. So it's really interesting to see, and I really do appreciate you putting it all out there for our entertainment. I will say though, like Jessie, I fucks with her. Okay, I love Jessie. Like she is very, very much up there for me. Um, I'm still trying to get my hands on a Jay-Z Styles curling iron, Jay-Z Styles hair stuff because I do need new hair tools bad. Okay. I have like no matter what hair tool I use, my hair is still getting frizzy. Okay. No amount of keratin treatments that I have put on my hair is enough to like stop the frizz. Like it just puffs up. Okay. I promise you, when I left my bathroom this morning, my hair did not look like this. It was sleek. It was down. It was, so yeah, I love Jesse. I love I love the direction that they're going with all the other girls as well. It was really fun. I love Miranda. Keep her on the fucking show, okay? Miranda needs to stay in Mom Talk. I love Miranda. She is slowly becoming my favorite. Not only is she like a normal thinking person, if that makes sense, she is just so fabulous. And I need more Miranda, okay? Yeah, we're keeping Miranda on the show. She's still in Mom Talk. I believe they wanted her to stay. I want to see more of her personality. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I want to see her, and I want to see an episode for season 3. I know they already shot it. I'm over here like I'm a producer. Like, so for season 3, I think Miranda and Layla, they should go out to a gay club and take all the girls to a gay club and just pop their pussy. I want a gay episode, okay? I want a Mormon gay episode of the of the Mormon one. Whitney. I like Whitney now. Okay. I like Whitney. I like Whitney. I don't care how much she hates Taylor. I like Whitney. I support my gays, okay? I support that lesbian and I support her gay husband. What am I supposed to do? Not like I can't help it, okay? Um I am voting 10 out of 10s on Whitney's routines on Dancing with the Stars. Jen too, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I love both of those girls. But yeah, I don't know what it is about Whitney that lately I'm like, okay, maybe I mean, the show is not trying to paint her in a bad light. I feel like she just does that all herself. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? I can appreciate a woman who's like, yeah, I am kind of a fucking bitch. So what? Like, okay, thank you. It's for me, it's like I prefer that rather than the, oh no, I'm just like so sweet. Like I would never do that. I would never say that. Like I'm just, and that's a big thing with the Mormon wives, like the holier than thou girls, and then they end up being like really fucking rude and nasty. It's like, girl, what? But Whitney, she is like, no, I don't regret doing that. And yeah, I don't care. Is she a good friend? Absolutely the fuck not. Um, but I don't care. I don't care about Whitney being a good friend, okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't know why. I think she's like low-key iconic. It's also maybe I just want to support a fellow girl that wants to be an actress, okay? Because I want to be an actress. And so I see it in her. I'm like, she's a star. And like she's really good. She's really good at everything she's doing. So I can't fucking blame her. I can't. I fucking can't. So do I regret anything I ever said about her in my previous episodes? Absolutely not. Right, twin? Yeah, I'm not gonna regret that. But I am gonna say I like her now. So my mind can be changed. My mind can be changed all the time. Okay. So yeah, we stand Whitney. Like these Republican women, okay, I don't know how many of them are Republican, MAGA, whatever. Um, they're the only people that get a pass for me being like, I'm sad. Okay. Everybody else, you can go die. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But yeah, Taylor, I'm so glad she didn't take back Dakota. I hope she doesn't in the future because like he doesn't deserve you, bro. Like I feel like Dakota is so judgmental about Taylor's past and Taylor as a person and Taylor as a woman. You know what I mean? I just feel like Taylor is not the type of girl. Okay, my thing is like I can't stand when a girl starts dating a guy, or this happens with guys too. When a guy starts dating a girl, when someone starts dating someone and they're like, I never want to get married. I don't want to do this in my life. Like they're setting boundaries, okay? They're not saying don't do this to me. Like, they're not putting boundaries on to that person. They're putting boundaries up for themselves. Taylor says, I don't want to fucking get married. And then Dakota's bitching and whining for a whole season about how, like, I just don't understand. You'll have a kid with me, but you won't get married. And it's like, well, I wasn't trying to have a kid with you. We just happened to have a kid. And I'm going to keep it because that's my right. And that doesn't mean I have to marry you. Like, she doesn't want to marry that man. She doesn't have to marry that man. Like, and I feel like she was also in her right of being like, well, you just want to marry me for like, for appearances, for the church, for all that. Like, I don't want any of that. And I'm happy she stood her fucking ground because look what fucking happened. She found out more of his fucking lies about this whole Jenna thing. And that's my fucking thing too. Like, you went behind this girl's back and said, "No, I'm just fucking her for clout." And then just started fucking this other girl and then just was like, no, we only fucked like one time. And it's like, no, but like you were telling this girl that I was just clout. You are talking about me when I'm not in the room as someone as you're just fucking for clout. Why the fuck would I want to marry you? Seriously, like, are you fucking sick in the fucking head, Dakota? Like, actually, what's wrong with you, Dakota? Like, Dakota, just find you somebody fucking else. Somebody that will fucking deal with it. Because, okay, like, sir, it's just not, okay? If they get back together, whatever, not really my business. I will talk about it. I will talk about my opinions on it. But at the end of the day, these people are free to do whatever the fuck they want. Um, I mean, like, I don't criticize too much on people's like partners because I'm like, dude, that's like your personal life. Like, that's your partner. Like, you're still with them for a fucking reason. I don't know why, but you're still actively choosing to be with them. It has to be for a fucking reason. They have to give you something that, or you really want the pride in like making a marriage work. Like that's fucking cool. That's your business, okay? So, who am I to judge? I will say Michaela is getting so mean, okay? And I don't know if Michaela is the reason I like Whitney more because I'm like, girl, okay, I understand you hate her, but you're being so nasty. Like, I understand she did you wrong, she blocked you, unfollowed you, whatever. She brought you into a drama that didn't even have to do with y'all's friendship, and she still like treated you like trash. That's fucking fine. But every single second, there's like, she has a chance to shade Whitney, she will. And at first it was funny, but then after episode 3, I'm like, okay, maybe that. Wrap it up. Like I get it, she's a fucking bitch, but wrap it up. Like at this point now you're just giving like bully. And she did tell her that in the reunion, and I was like, I hate to say it, but yeah, but like, cuz it'll be like it'll be like, oh, it's so cloudy today. And it's like, life's always cloudy while Whitney's alive, Like, girl, okay. Like, you don't have to relate every single thing back to her. Like, we can talk shit, we can gossip about her all we fucking want. We can trash talk her fucking outfit, her fucking everything. Like to always draw it back to how much you dislike her and are mad at her. It's doing less good, it's doing more harm than good, especially for you. But I'm I'm fine with it for now because Michaela just learned to cope. Okay, she just learned to cope. A lot of things that we as teenage girls learn to do at 13 years old in our room on our Tumblr, a lot of these girls didn't do. So I have to like remember that. Like you were never given the privilege to like throw a fucking fit, okay? To fucking be nasty, to be rude, to yell, to scream, to cry that publicly, You never got that. So you're still working through your feelings. You're still not too understanding of your own feelings and how you feel. And like you don't know that like just beating the dead horse is gonna make it worse for you. Okay. And at this point it's not about your own hurt. Now you're just trying to get her to hurt as much as you, which is super counterproductive. But it's okay. It's something she doesn't know yet. But she will, and that's fine. We're just seeing someone in their journey, but I'm like, girl, Michaela, like like please, please. Um the rest of the girls loved. There wasn't really like a lot on them on the rest of the girls. So yeah, so I'm just gonna move on. So I'm just gonna move on. But I am excited for this next season. Taylor, Frankie, Paul, I appreciate her honesty forever and ever and ever and ever. Like I love a real bitch on my screen. I love seeing someone that's fucking real and not just like trying to be perfect. Like in a way, it does make her like low key almost perfect. Like girl, like you're just like I love someone that can just admit like I fucked up and then they can just like They're like actively working towards it. Like, we love that. Zach, I don't know if I believe it yet. I don't know if I believe it yet, but that's just also my trauma with men. Okay, so I do feel like Jen forgave him like so quickly, but also we don't know like the time in between that they were actually like separated for. We didn't get to see that. But it was just like, okay, fine. Like, yeah, just like come back in my life. And I get it. She also needed her husband. She needed the support. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, he baby trapped her. Okay. Like, cause I feel like that's a crazy assumption. Like baby trapping is like crazy. I don't think he genuinely meant to baby trap. Like it's not crazy to me that they got pregnant again. Like that's not a crazy thing. They're Mormons, okay? They are constantly actively trying to have more kids. If they weren't trying to have like more kids in the moment but still had it, like I feel like they were still going to end up having another kid anyway. Like it's just I know she didn't want to in the moment. She wasn't excited. And honestly, this is something I really do appreciate about the show. She broke down, basically crashed out when she found out she was pregnant because she was like, "Oh my God." And like I love that they showed that she wasn't just like overjoyed because it was an accident baby. You know what I mean? Like they weren't planning on getting pregnant. It was an accident. Um and she wasn't like super excited about it. And that's okay. That doesn't mean like she's gonna hate her kid later on. Like, oh my God, like so many comments online were like, imagine seeing this, like, and you're the baby as you're older and seeing your mom like cry when she found out like she was pregnant with you. And it's like, girl, well, I wasn't alive yet, so that's not my problem. But like up until now in my life, my mom has been cool. So why would I care that she cried whenever she found out she was pregnant with me? Because obviously you can see she was so stressed out about the fact that, you know, her marriage is on the rocks. Her mental health isn't the best. And on top, like she already has two kids to raise. And on top of that, she has to bring another kid into this mix. So she is just like, oh my God, if I got to fix my marriage, I got to fix it now. If I want to do this, I want to do that, you know, like if I have to be mentally good for this baby, I have to do it now. Like it just, and it's so much fucking pressure. And not to mention the hormones. The hormones are literally the last of it. Like, girl, like there is just so much. So I really do appreciate them showing that she wasn't like, oh, it was an accident, but like we're really happy. Because it's like, no, girl, like I'd rather you be real and be like, fuck, this is a fucked up situation right now. Oh well, and she's fine, y'all. She's fine. She's on Dancing with the Stars. She had a baby. She's doing the kick flip. She's doing all the things. She's salsaing. She's bad bunnying it up. Like she's doing well. Okay, it all turned out well for her. I'm just happy she's alive. So, but Zach, I don't believe that he is like changed all that much. I feel like if he is going to change, you know, he still has a lot more growing to do because it's more than just like outside appearances. It's a lot about like your mindset having to change. I know he was saying like they don't go to church anymore, but it's like I know it's not because like they're deconstructing or anything. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that, but I'm not going to like assume that that's why. But it was because they were facing a lot of ridicule whenever they would go to church. So like they basically got bullied out of going to church. It's not funny. They basically got bullied out of going to church. Um so yeah, hopefully they can like, you know, have still a good relationship with their religion without it affecting, you know, their roles in their marriage and their roles as parents and their roles as like in their relationships with like the rest of like their family and the rest of the girls. It's tough, but cuz like he will say some stuff. He's like, "Well, why do you want to be around those girls? All they do is talk shit about you." And it's like, "Okay, they do, but also like shut up." Like I can never imagine my boyfriend being like, "I don't know why you hang out with those girls. All they do is talk shit about you." Even if they were talking shit about me. It would be more of just like Like, honey, let's have like a serious conversation about your friends. You know, it wouldn't be like all these girls are like constantly talking shit. Like, you know, it just sounds like they're snooty shit talking bitches and like it's like okay, yeah, they're beefing with Jen right now, two of them are, but that's also like not like yeah, and he was also him talking to them, he also mixed up a lot of the stories. I'm like, girl, you're supposed to be like protecting your wife and like I don't know what all the so many accusations about lying. The words like lies comes up here and there like all the time. Where they were all chanting like the young women's like chant thing, and then Layla was just like she's like, girl, what the fuck is this cult? And it's like, girl, you were part of it. But it's like fine, okay? But like, no, I get it. Because if I started like if I was in New York and me and my Texas friends were reciting the Texas flag pledge, oh my God, get the fuck out of our state before you force everyone to stop taking vaccinations. Like, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, wives, the Mormon wives, the hunting wives. Those are the other wives that are hot right now. This show was hot, okay? I wanted to watch it just like satirically because I genuinely thought they made this show for conservative women to just like relate to. And girl, it's a fucking satire and I love it. Guys, get into fucking Hunting Wives. Stop this fucking show right now. Stop watching my show and go turn on the big conglomerate Netflix and watch the fucking Hunting Wives with Brittany Snow. It is so good. I am just like shook at how fucking good this show was and how it had me on edge all the fucking time. So, okay, there's a murder mystery in it. Young blonde girl, Texas town. It's in East Texas, okay? And if you're from Texas, you know that East Texas, every part of Texas is different. You know, there's North Texas, South Texas, West, West and East Texas. These ladies are from East Texas, so they love their guns. No shade, no shade, no shade, but it starts with like this girl getting murdered from behind, like this young blonde girl gets murdered in a small town, you know, headlines. Headlines, it rocks the whole nation, okay? Like, yeah, that's my shit right there. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know there was a murder investigation in this. And I'm like, fuck, now I have to watch it because I need to know who did it. And from the beginning, it looks like Brittany Snow's character is the one that's getting murdered, but it's not her. It is this little boy's girlfriend. So there's many hunting wives, okay? There's a lot of hunting wives. There's like four, five of them, six. But the show doesn't really focus on some of them. Okay, there's Sophie, which is Brittany Snow. She's new. Okay, so we're not going to count her as part of the group because she's new. There's Margot Banks, played by my love. Is it Malin or Malin Ackerman? Malin or Malin Ackerman. Um, there's Callie. Okay, there's Margot and Callie. Jill. Those are like the main three girls. And then there's a couple others. There's fucking what's his face? See, they're so low here. There's Monet. Why would you put her so low? There's Monet and then some other girl. Am I tripping? They don't even have Taylor, Monet and Taylor, okay? They're in the group, but they're not really in the group, okay? So it mostly focuses on those three. And Jill has a son named Brad, and Brad is dating Abby. And Abby's mom, her name is Star, and she is the sweetest fucking pie ever. Okay. Hi. All right, my cat. My cat thinks it's dinner time, but no, not yet. Um, So Abby is actually the one that ends up getting murdered in the beginning. It looks like Brittany Snow from the back because they're both bleach blonde. But so yeah, that's Brad's girlfriend. So I'm like, okay. So Abby dies. She clearly gets murdered. Like we see someone like shoot her. So I'm like, okay, somebody that knows how to use a fucking rifle. My eye is open already. Sophie, she's the new girl. She moves from Cambridge, right? Harvard, Stanford, guys at Boston, Massachusetts, Boston, a very liberal town. She moves from with her fucking hot ass husband, Graham. But Graham's kind of a fucking bitch. He doesn't let her drive. It's, but like, rightfully so, but also let her. It's just, it's such a complicated situation when it comes to this girl. So she like has some like demons because she like accidentally murdered someone while she was like drunk driving. So now she doesn't drink and now she doesn't drive. Um, like at the same time, but also separately. She doesn't do those separately either. It's kind of weird. Margot takes a liking to her, and Margot and her husband are fucking swingers. Like they, well, like, okay, swingers technically they like switch with other couples, right? Like that's like their thing. Um, Margot and her husband, they don't really do that. They just kind of like fuck around. Like he's fucking like three girls in a hot tub and she knows and it's fine. Margot is very, very gay, but not gay, but like she's definitely bisexual. Okay, because she just likes anything. Okay, so Margot is just freaked out. She she is like having an affair with Callie, one of the other wives. And but the husband knows about this, but Callie doesn't think that the husband knows. Callie thinks they're genuinely just having like a relationship. My thing with Margot is Margot just fucks whoever she wants, uses whoever she wants. She's fucking Jill's son, Brad, the teenage boy, Brad. She's fucking the teenage boy. She is fucking her friend's son. It is so gross. And like even Abby knows Abby's the girlfriend, so like she kind of is just like I don't know, I don't like her around. Like I feel like she kind of knows a little bit. Um but yeah, like Abby's mom, they don't really let her in the group because they're not rich. She doesn't really have a husband. Star has a job. These girls don't work. They don't do any of that stuff. But the biggest thing with this is Sophie just immediately just giving up all her morals so quickly because okay, like Margot could dead ass be a fucking cult leader, right? Like she is so persuasive and she is so just she just looks at you with these like blue eyes and this terrible wig. They put her in the worst wigs in this fucking show. And I feel like it was on purpose. I feel like it was on purpose because yeah, like the Republican makeup, yeah, it's very much there, guys. Like it's very much there. Um Sophie is just so like enthralled in Margot being like I don't know, like into her. And I got gay vibes immediately, okay? Immediately. And like when they finally like make out and stuff, I'm like, why did this take so long? I'm so sorry. I feel like this could have happened from the second they met. But what's so funny to me is Margot explaining because she like her husband like low key hits on Sophie and then Sophie's like freaked out, like not freaked out, but she's like, like about it. She does not like it. And then she tells Margot about it and she's like, okay, did you not like it? Like, I'm sorry. And then she's like, wait, is this like y'all's thing? She's like, yeah, well, like, like he has his fun, I have my fun. We're still together. Like, it's just an understanding. And then Sophie's like, oh, so y'all have an open relationship. And Margot says, oh, sweetie, no. Open relationships are for liberals. Girl, You have an open relationship. You're not even swingers. Like you have an open relationship and you're also cheating because I'm sure he doesn't know you're fucking a teenage boy. I'm sure he doesn't know about that. So it's like, what are we doing? Like, what would you call it then, Margot? What would you fucking call it then? Like it is so it's like that satirical thing of just like, oh no, it's for liberals. We would never do that. But it's exactly what they're doing. It's so funny. So Sophie, she buys a gun at some point. She buys a gun and she makes it this whole thing and like I get it. I get it. You're not like ugh. I'm not a gun person either. If I owned a gun, I'd be like freaked out like about it being in my house and shit. But that's just me. But like she doesn't tell her husband about it and like that's crazy to me. I'm like, you have a kid and a husband. They should know if there's a gun. At least your husband should know if there's a gun in the house. 100%. You should not be keeping that from your husband, even if he like bitches at you about it. Like, why would you do that? We moved to Texas. All of a sudden, you have a gun. Like he tells her like when he finds out like she was secretly keeping this. He was like, you were scared to go to an NRA meeting last week, and like now you're just like pew pew everywhere, which is kind of funny. But like it's the fact that like they're at the gun store and then she's like, "Oh no, like I'm not getting anything." And then Margot's like, "No, get her a gun. Let's get her a gun." And she doesn't stand her ground. It just keeps getting dark. It just keeps getting darker and darker. And I love the overall theme of this of the fact that oh yeah, someone fucking died. So I didn't know so our basic suspects for who killed Abby because we see Abby die around like episode 3, 4, like the middle of it, and then the second part of it is like the murder investigation, which I like. I like the first half was leading up to the murder, which was a pivotal point in the story, and the second half is just like who did it, what happened that night, because Brittany Snow, Sophie, she was around at the cabin around the area wherever Abby was murdered. So we're like, okay, there's the cabin, the woods right next to the cabin is where Abby dies. She gets shot by a fucking shotgun. Bitch, I already know it's not Sophie. I already know it's not Sophie. She shot a shotgun like 2 episodes earlier and she was fucking like her ears were fucking ringing. She was shaking. Like, yeah, it was her first time, but like she's not gonna comfortably grab another one to kill somebody unless they were coming at her, like unless it was like an adrenaline, like safety, self-defense thing. So definitely one of the people in the fucking cabin killed her. The people in the cabin that night were Sophie, Margot, Brad, and Brad's friend Jamie. And Jamie's like kind of into Sophie. He's been like making eyes at her since she got there and she's just like I'm not gonna fuck a teenager. Like I'm sorry and she doesn't, They end up not doing that, but they're like basically like having a whole bender cuz Margot invites both of them over and they're just drinking so much. They are snorting Xanax. They're not just taking Xanax, they are snorting Xanax. Girl, like if you don't do coke like a normal fucking person, like oh my God, they are snorting Xanax, which is crazy. Like, I'm like, guys, not even liberals party like this, like out loud. Like, this is crazy. This is what y'all do. Y'all just regularly, can you get the Xanax bag? Like, just snort it. Y'all are fucking wild. Y'all are actually wild. So they pass out completely. Oh, but Brad and Jamie leave. They leave. So the only people that like technically spent the night was Sophie and Margot. But then, um, police investigation comes around. Margot and Sophie are like, we don't know what happened. We were close to that area. Sophie's like, what if I did something and I don't know? And Margot's like, well, the police are going to start investigating soon, but like, it's okay because like me and you, we were together. We were both at that house that night. And that's our truth. And that's it. We don't have to say anything more. And then Sophie's like, okay. And this is like their pillow talk, by the way. Like they had sex. Yeah, the sex scenes are pretty like uh, they're good. They're good. They're good in that. That's it. Like just good, you know? Like they're not Call Me by Your Name, but they're good. And we were literally both together. She tells him the truth. She doesn't say anything about Brad or Jamie or anything. It's not really important, but she's like, yeah, like we were both there. And they're like, well, Sophie, it seems like you did it because you're the only person who's lying. And then she's like, what do you mean? What the fuck am I lying about? She's like, you weren't with Margot that night because Margot wasn't there. And then in Margot's version of the story, Margot, she says she leaves in the middle of the night to go visit a family member. And she had like a family member, like her brother's like always like covering shit up for her behind the scenes and whatever. Her brother is like, yeah, can confirm she was with me. But like it was like he he like acted like another family member. I don't know exactly who she went. I don't know exactly who it was, but someone was like, yeah, she had a family emergency and that was her alibi. She had a really good alibi. She did not tell Sophie about this alibi that she was planning. She did not she told Sophie to make it look like she told Sophie to say that they were both there. All in the end to make it look like Sophie was fucking lying to throw Sophie under the bus so that Sophie goes to prison and not Margot because Margot's the one who shot Abby. Like fucking duh. Fucking duh. My only other suspect was Brad's mom, Jill, because she is so boy mom. She is boy mom final boss. She is disgusting. It is so bad. I'm like, out of all the characters on the show, she is the worst. Which is crazy. And guess what this bitch fucking does? Oh my God, Jill. Jill is so fucking unhinged. This bitch kills Abby's mom. I'm like, what? Like, seriously, what? I feel like Jill ends up going down for the whole thing because, like, do the girls turn her in for killing Star? I feel like they do. I feel like I ran past the last few episodes because I was just like, I need to finish this. Like, it's so good. Guys, this show is so fucking good. I just love the satire. My most favorite thing about this fucking show was Callie and her husband, the fucking co-op. He's a co-op. Oh my God, Sheriff Johnny Baskin, baby, that is y'all are great with these names. Sheriff Johnny Baskin, yeah, that is a closeted man. Like he is getting pegged on the show. They showed pegging on television, okay, by pink, a beautiful pink strap. Pegging, pegging. Beautiful, beautiful. And he just walks into work jolly as a fucking bird after it. It's like it's amazing because Callie is in love with Margot, and her and Margot are like technically girlfriends, but like on the DL. So I think they're in a lavender marriage. I don't know if they're just both bisexual or pansexual, or if they genuinely are just in a lavender marriage that they don't like each other. But I don't because like I don't think that the sheriff knows about Callie's relationship with Margot. I don't know. I don't know, but they are so cute. Like it's not cute. It's not cute because they are very harmful Republicans. Like they really will make any issue into like a immigration issue. And I'm like, girl, calm down, calm down, calm down. No, keep my name out your mouth. Because like Callie is the one who finds the tea on Sophie killing somebody. Like and then because she asked him like, oh, can you dig up some dirt on this girl for me? So he's like, so do you want to know what the file says or not? Like they're about to spill some tea and then she's like, okay, yeah, give me. And then she's like, oh my God. And he's like, I know, it's juicy, huh? I like y'all are so fucking funny. But it happened so much more than y'all think. Like I don't even know if they're closeted from each other, but I feel like they have an agreement, you know? I low-key want to give it another watch just so I can like just so I can get like those little questions answered. Like like I wonder if like they both know because I did not catch it until like way later in the season until she was like going to his office trying to dig up some tea and stuff. Pegging, I did not know. Like I'm just like, oh, oh. I'm like, oh yeah, it's pegging. It's just like normal. Like what man does not love a good peg, okay? Like your G-spot is in your ass. That does not make you gay if your wife is pegging you. That does not mean you're gay. That just means you know good sex and you know where your G-spot is, honey. Boy, come on, put your lipstick on. Like it's fine. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna assume he's gay because of that. And but then I'm like, wait, I don't know. So I need to figure out like the actual tea between them. Like if anybody knows, like please tell me. But yeah, it's wow. Such a good fucking show. I hate that they kind of put the other two wives just kind of like in the background because I really thought they were really interesting too. But whatever. I really hope we get another season. They haven't confirmed it yet, but it did really well like right when it came out. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do another season. What did I rate it? I rated it something. I probably rated it pretty high because I enjoyed it. Oh, 3.5 because I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Like it was given HBO production. I thought this was an HBO show. Like Nicole Kidman could have been in this, and I would have been like, "Girl, that new HBO show." Like I would be talking about it. Like I knew for sure. But it's just it was so good. It was given HBO. I love satire. I love lesbians. I just love it. I loved it so much. And I love Brittany Snow, okay? She did so good in this. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, her and the whole driving thing and the drinking thing. She ends up drinking and driving again in the last episode and she does kill somebody else. It's like the history book on the shelf is slowly repeating itself. Like she dead ass killed her brother. So now I'm thinking, are we gonna do like a dead to me kind of like are we just gonna have a friendship now? Are we even? You tried to frame me. You tried to frame me. Okay? I'll forgive you if you forgive me for killing your brother. Sorry, because it was an accident, you know? But Sophie, girl, Sophie. I mean, like, it's also like it's not Margot's karma because it sucks because I didn't want her brother to be the one that died because like I feel like poor thing is just a victim of just like his circumstance as well. He definitely has schizoaffective disorder. If you can't tell, he definitely does. Um, but like it's so crazy how she's the one who encouraged Sophie to drink again. She's like, girl, just have a fucking drink. Fucking like just let loose, you know? Like you're fine. Um, she encouraged Sophie to drive again. And like, you know, when she didn't want to, granted, Sophie could have said no. My thing is, Sophie was just so mesmerized by this bitch's blue eyes and her wig that she was just like, yeah, I'll drink and drive again. No problem. Like, she literally, like, perfect cult, susceptible person to join a cult, like 100%. But Sophie, girl, I just, I don't know. I feel like she could have gone about everything so much better of just like, hey, I'm gonna start drinking again, but I'm gonna like she could have told her husband, or at least told her husband, like, look, I'm gonna start driving again. Okay, not the drinking. We're not doing the drinking. She could have told her husband, like, I'm gonna start driving again. Okay, little by little. I know I'm not supposed to, but I am. Whether you like it or not, I am gonna start driving again. I'm gonna if you want to supervise me for a little bit and then, while we move forward, sure, that's fine. Um, or like try to come to an agreement, but like, girl, just like, because like, I get it. I get why he wouldn't quote unquote let you drive, but also he shouldn't have to let you do anything. You're also like not going about it in the best way. You're just like hiding everything But which also I'm like, okay, you know what? If you're hiding stuff from your partner, then either you're not supposed to be doing that stuff, period, or you need a new fucking partner. Cause the fuck. But yeah, the Hunting Wives, man, get the fuck into it. That was such a good show. I was really enthralled. This has been such a wife episode. Like the wives, love it. Love it. There's so many more shows that I have finished or like seasons that I have finished. Like, um, I'm gonna go through them right now. I'm gonna go through them real quick. Under the Bridge, Adolescence, Sex Lives of College Girls, One Tree Hill. Oh, I actually didn't finish One Tree Hill. I paused it, but I am literally just like trying to finish it. It's so hard. I don't want to finish it. I don't care. I don't care about these characters anymore. I only care about Brooke. I only care about Brooke. And that's the only reason I would want to finish it, but I can't right now. I'm like Haley. Haley's sister is in town. I'm confused. I'm confused, and I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Um, Yellow Jackets. Yeah, we've heard what happened with that episode. I finished you. I need to talk about you. The Pit. Love The Pit so much. Barry. I finally finished Barry. It took me a while to finish it. Mormon Wives. I talked about overcompensating. I need to talk about. I don't feel as pressured because they're getting their second season. Thank fucking God. The rehearsal, see, like I can't do a whole episode on the rehearsal, but I would like to, or I would like to talk about it, but I can't do a whole episode on it. Sirens, same thing. Loved. I need to talk about Sirens. Abbott Elementary, they're coming out with a new season, but I will always talk about Abbott Elementary. Ginny and Georgia, I need to talk about that new season. The Buccaneers or the Buccaneers. That's one of my favorite shows right now. Like honestly, like number one. And I finished The OC. So I know like that show has hella fucking fans. That show was so fucking good. I liked it more than One Tree Hill. Granted, I haven't finished One Tree Hill, and One Tree Hill is a lot longer. But The OC was just so fucking good, and it wrecked me so hard to my core. But I love all those characters so much. Like I want to kiss them all on the mouth. Um, oh, Love Island. We didn't talk about Love Island. I don't know if I feel like it's too late to talk about Love Island. I don't even know if I will. I don't even know if I want to, but I might mention it one day. I might mention it a little bit. Oh, right now I'm currently watching Girls. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, guys, I do like the show. I do like the show, but I don't feel I'm on the second season. I don't feel the attachment that y'all do to this show. I don't feel it within me. It might be me. Maybe I'm just not in the chapter of my life where I need to watch it. I'm the same age as they are though in the show right now. I'm sure I'm 26, so they're like what 24. Um, I just don't care, and I just can't. I just can't. It's like the Carrie Bradshaw thing. It's like, baby, like I just you need to find out what you want. And I get it. That's what the show's about. Guys, I can't. I can't. I'm trying. I'm trying. One day, I know there's gonna be one episode of Girls where I'm just like, oh yeah, okay. Now I have to know what happens when it ends. But I don't care. I get the lessons already. I learned them at 13. I can't do it. But yeah, it's still pretty interesting. It's still pretty interesting. I feel like I'm watching something else right now. I need to watch Only Murders. That new season came out. The last season was good. Oh, I'm rewatching Pretty Little Liars because my boyfriend hasn't seen it, and he was like, can we just watch like one episode, like whatever? So now we're almost at season two. Now we are obsessed and we are binging the fuck out of this show. I love Pretty Little Liars. I've seen it already. I could talk about it forever. ages. Fucking ages. I know exactly everything that Allison did that night. I revisit it all the time. I quote it all the time. I fucking love Pretty Little Liars. That was like one of my favorite shows growing up. Like I was sat on MTV, ABC Family. No, Teen Wolf was MTV. ABC Family every single night that it was coming out. I was there. I was there watching it live tweeting, like just talking shit about Arya's earrings, like everything. Like, but now I'm like, oh my God, I love, 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 love. I am so obsessed with Ashley Benson. She is so fucking funny, and so is honestly, everyone in that cast is so good. Like y'all won. This is the lottery of cast. Like you have Ashley Benson, Shay Mitchell, Troy and Belisario, and Lucy Hale. Like these four girls, and Sasha Peters, honestly, as Allison. I fucking love Sasha Peters. They are phenomenal. These girls are fucking phenomenal together. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. Janelle Parrish as Mona, bitch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It was so fucking good. Like I fucking love Pretty Little Liars. More of that, please. Um, I did watch Traders. I finished that for sure. I don't know. I'm missing in my app. I'm missing a lot of shows that I know I did watch. Oh, guys, oh my God, how the fuck could I forget about the fucking summer I turned pretty? Okay, I will definitely talk about. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. I don't know why my diary was so fucked, but I finished more shows than that. I finished XO Kitty, We Were Liars, Love Island, there it is. The Summer Turned Pretty, Dark Matter. I finished that recently. I need to talk about those as well, and I will in the next episode. I'll mention all the other shows I've mentioned. Huh? I'll mention all the other shows I've finished or the seasons I've finished or anything. Also, if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below. I am always looking for something new to watch. I'm trying to not watch anything sci-fi. I don't like sci-fi. I just watched Dark Matter. I'll give you one sci-fi show a year. I had Severance and I had Dark Matter. Okay, I can't watch any more sci-fi. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like new rules in society. I like how are we fucking up the rules we have now? Because it's like the stakes are just so I can't do the sci-fi. I can't do this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like dystopian worlds. I don't like new societies. I don't like, oh, this person has superpowers. I don't like these new chemical like it's just like there's too much. There's the limit does not exist and I can't. I need like I need to be grounded somehow. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go through a phase, okay? Like right now I'm in my phase where I like the early 2000 shows like The OC, One Tree Hill. I want to get into 90210. I want to get into Laguna Beach. I want to get into Baywatch. Like I'm trying to go back, girl. I love all those shows so much. The more seasons, the better. I can just finish so many, but it's yeah. Um no, I'm not watching the new Wednesday. I did not like it. I didn't like the first season. I don't like Wednesday. It pisses me off how much I don't like it because I love Tim Burton, and I love Jenna Ortega, and I love the Addams family. I'm not. I was so disappointed with that season, dude. I was so disappointed. I did not like it at all. That sucks. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but Nobody Wants This is coming back. I don't know why I like that show so much. Adam Brody. Yeah, Adam Brody. I can't wait to watch that. The Mormon Wives come back November 13. Fuck my fucking life. That is so long. And the new Stranger Things comes out November 26th. So, oh, Abbott Elementary is coming soon. But, I watch that one like literally like the second it comes on. I watch Abbott the second it comes on. It's Abbott night. It's Abbott night on Wednesdays. Okay. Dancing with the Stars Tuesday, Abbott on Wednesdays. That's all I have right now. Oh my God. Well, it's nice to be back. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of TV Mania Club. Yeah, bye.